Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the Marilyn Darling Show, and welcome to another episode of a Mail Time vlog. How is everyone doing today? Are you having a nice day? I hope you're having a nice day wherever you are in the world. I have got two special treats. Okay, I don't know where it went. There it is. So, I have a couple of treats here. One is from my friend Eric Newsom, and the other is from Franklin Christoph. So we're going to do this one first. This is from Eric. I don't think I know what this is. So this is going to be a treat. Oh, yay! Huge thank you to Eric for sending me some ink. This is exactly what it needed. Oh, I owe you a response to your kind letter, but I'm about to head out of town and wanted to drop the samples I promised in the mail. They are left over from the inks seminar I taught at the DC Pen Show. I also sat some Tono and Limbs inks, as I mentioned. Oh, what a cute little thing! Look at it, cute. Including a custom-made ink, dinging bell. I need to use my eye, excuse me. Diviz. Oh, I'm gonna feel terrible. Can't read that. Stove. I need to put my eyes on. I'm gonna bring both sets. My eyes are terrible today. I don't know. Some days I have really good reading abilities. Other days, like today, can't see squat. Including a custom ink made diving bell. I'll share the story of that when I write. More very soon. Well, be well, take care. Eric. Oh, what a very nice postcard. Thank you, Eric. We will do a swatching video in a little bit. So, it's going to be a very long video. Grab a tea. Okay, the second package that we got here, this one is from Franklin Christoph. Franklin Christoph is a company that makes pens and nibs and other stuff. And I broke the feed on my Serendipity, my pensive pen Serendipity with the oval broad nib. So I wanted to treat myself to a new nib. If it ever wants to let me in. Jeez. Take to get a freaking pen these days. Lord, could it be any more protected? I don't think so. Okay. donation. We got a double broad nib for $25 from Franklin Christoph. Huge thanks goes out to Franklin Christoph. Our friend the Goat Girl has been looking for broader nibs. And she asked me if I knew anybody who had a broader nib. That's an interesting capsule. I haven't seen anything like this since med school. Franklin Christoph. Preston Drive, Raleigh, North Carolina. There you go. Everyone go write them a letter and tell them thank you for sending Miss Marilyn a nib to review. I don't know. Gosh, it's been 100 years since I've used one of these. I forget how to use them. Is it the... Yeah, this is... Oh no, it's not a locking one. Oh, what is that? Oh, I see, it's a button. Yeah, okay. Oh God, how does one get this out? And here we have the nib. This is a double broad nib from Franklin Christoph. I'm going to zoom in. And there it says BB or 88, whichever you think it is. This is a double broad, silver colored nib with a YOLO feed. Come on. Oh, it took a lot to pull that out. And we're gonna compare this to our Conklin. First, I want to see if this fits. God, I hope it fits. I will cry if it doesn't. Yay, it fits. Thank God. Does this one fit? Anybody know where I can get just YOLO feeds? Let me know in the comment section below. I'm not talking anything fancy, just normal plastic YOLO feeds. So this is a double broad nib from Franklin Christoph. And this is a broad nib from Conklin. This is a Conklin crested broad nib. It's probably one of my broader nibs. And I wanted to compare it to the Franklin Christoph broad nib that I have. Why is it so bright and weird colored? That's why. Why are you being stupid? Stop it. Don't. I'm too little. I don't have time for this. There it is. There's a Franklin Christoph broad nib. So, I'm going to put this Conklin broad nib in my Mahjong P136. And we're going to compare Franklin Christoph, a broad nib. We're going to compare to a double broad nib. And we're also going to compare to a 1.1 millimeter stub if I can find my tiny tweezers. Keyword if. Where are my tiny tweezers? I don't know where they are. I've misplaced them again. There they are. I found you. I found you. I found you. And we will be comparing a 1.5 millimeter stub. I think I have a 1.1 millimeter stub Frankly Christoph somewhere. I know I have one somewhere. So I also want to compare it to this. This is a narwhal double broad. Here is a Conklin. No, this is a Yovo 1.1 millimeter stub. Do you have any other broader nibs? I swear I had one. Oh, man. I guess that's it. Oh, that's what I was going to do. Forgot. Okay. Over here. We're going to compare it also to a broad pilot nib. Yes. I don't think I'm going to need this anymore. Go in the bin. Okay, I'm going to throw this in the trash. It's been a minute since I've seen this literary desk pen. I was just thinking about it. I want to do some swatching. Okay, get that out of my way. Okay, what ink should we ink up for this experimentation? I need to ink up my eyes first because what are you doing? My eyes no work so good. I'm getting the elderly eyes. Double broad. Do a double broad. We'll do a broad. 1.5. And I swear I have a 1.1 in here somewhere. There goes into the abyss. Okay. was a 2.9. Don't want to go that big. Medium. I don't know what happened to my 1.1. It seems to be missing for the moment. Okay, what ink are we going to ink up? Does anybody have a clue? Anybody? Should we use Waterman Serenity Blue? Is it Serenity Blue? I don't know what this ink is. Yes, Serenity Blue. Why not? And then I'm going to use my calibration slide to see if there is a difference in the line width that I can't see with my naked eye or even with my glasses. Excuse me, I just had dinner. Oh goodness, big sound. All right. Okay, what is this? Double broad. Okay, so we have, should I do the smallest first? No, we're just going in with a double broad. There we go. Okay, this is A. Franklin. Seems like it's maybe a little bit out of tune. Might need a little bit of tuning. Oh, I'm making a mess of my hand. Great. It does. It just has like a teeny tiny burr. Tish. It's got like a weird, I don't know how to describe it. So I'm just going to draw what I see. Show you guys when I'm working on it, because I think I might be crazy. So the nib comes out like this, and then it goes up, over, around, and like this, and then there's a sharp, and then it curves around like this. That's about how it looks. Yep, that's about how it looks. And right here is where the burr is. So, in order to deal with burrs, As you can hear, I'm not putting really any pressure downward into the page, but I am just running it across the paper. Paper is a pretty fibrous material, so you can pretty much stretch out any, work out any burr by just running the nib over and over and over the page. It's still a little scratchy in this direction, so I'm just gonna add just a tiniest bit of pressure. Then rinse the nib out. Maybe get a new piece of paper. New old piece of paper. Check me out on Instagram. Perfect. Now it feels buttery smooth. I'm using CVS caliber filler paper to smooth it out, and I have a hard writing surface underneath. All I'm doing is bringing the angle up, bringing it back down until it's glassy smooth. Some people like a little bit of tooth. I do not. I like it to be so glassy smooth that I feel like I'm going to run off the page. Why? Because it trains my hand to be more careful in the strokes that I make. Mess on my table. Okay, so then redo this line. This is a reminder. 5 p.m. and all is well. Upcoming event. Oh, babe. I'm busy. I don't have time for you right now. Oh, God. Okay, there. One nib down. Let's try this normal broad nib in the Pensive Pens Serendipity with the Franklin Christoph Yovo broad nib. This one's also feeling a little scratchy. I don't know what the hell's going on with pens today, but Okay, that's a broad nib. Now I'm going to test out the 1.5 millimeter stub. Let's see, is this one going to be scratchy? That one feels quite smooth. And there's no tuning needed in this one. Beautiful. So buttery smooth. Okay, so the next one that I'm going to try is this double broad nib from Narwhal. Let's see if it good. And then we'll try a Yovo 1.1 millimeter stub. I call it a 1.5 millimeter broad. It's stub. Oops, this one's loose. No, it's not. What the hell is wrong with this thing? Why is that wiggly? Oh my god, my hands are getting all inky. I'm gonna have to clean all these anyway. Okay, and then I'll try out. So this is a broad nib from a Pilot. And that one is also buttery smooth. Then we will try the Yovo Conklin broad nib. This one is scratchy too. What the hell? Been using this for months, years. This one also has the same problem with the nib coming up. Flat spot sharp right there. So it's a little more pronounced. I think I will get a new piece of paper. Nice and smooth now. Oh, there was one other one that I wanted to try. A Kaweco double broad nib. Where is my Kaweco? There you are. I was gonna say, I got 2 or 3 double broad nibs now. We're gonna find out if this one's gonna be a double broad. Doubtful, but let's see. This one is what I think of when I think of a double broad. But these ones look very close, and this one looks also very close to the 1.5. So I don't know. Okay. I gotta wait for these to cool, I gotta wait for these to dry out, so I'm gonna take a small bathroom break. So rude of me to take a bathroom break in the middle of a stream, but I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. Sorry about that. When nature calls, if you don't answer, you may have a little brown present. I'm just saying. I didn't, but you don't want to chance it. So. I'm gonna have to clean all these pens. Oh my god, I'm gonna have to clean all these pens. Okay, it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Okay. Now the next thing that I have to do is I have to put my chair way down, and break out my eyeballs. I might have to break out both of them to see how thick these lines are with this calibration slide. Anybody ever use one of these in science class? Okay, pardon my bald spot. Okay, I'm gonna have to use this. No, you can't. Jeez. Okay. Excuse my bald spot. Seven tenths of a millimeter. So that is a 0.7. 0.7 for that line. Zero 0.6 for that line. This broad nib is 6. That's a 0.6 line. 0.06. Let's see what this 1 millimeter, like 7 millimeters sideways. Okay, so sideways, this is a 03, but long ways, or broadways, I should say, is exactly 1 millimeter for this broad line. So this is a 1 millimeter Broadway. Yeah, that's exactly on 1 millimeter. And then on this 1.5, let's see what it actually is, if I can find. This works out just 1.4 millimeter. 1.4 millimeters. Alright, let's check this narwhal broad. Double broad, we'll find out. This one says 0.9. 0.9. And if we turn it sideways, oh, where am I? It's 0.7 wide. 0.7. Okay, let's look at this. Oh, I didn't do a Yobo stub test. Yobo 1.1 stub test. Got a blow on it. Okay, I'm gonna come back to this one. I'm gonna move this down here, and we'll do this one. This is a Twisby double broad. Let's see. This is point. Point 7. So here is a 0, 7. And oops. Point 8 down. 0, 8. Okay, let's look at this Conklin broad nib. Conklin broad nib. Says 0.9. Yeah. 0.9. So 0, 9, and sideways. Point 6, 0.8, sorry, 0.8. 5, 6, 7. 0.7. 0, 7. And then the pilot. Sideways. Oops. Pilot. I wish that there was a handle on this thing. It's so little. 0.3. 0.3 sideways. 0, 3. We turn it this way. One millimeter. Okay, and then last but not least, the Yovo stub nib. Point 9. 0.9, 0.9, even though it's supposed to be 1.1, is nowhere near 1.1. And then if we turn it sideways, .3. So 0.3. Phew. Oh, my neck hurt. I need money to buy myself a microscope so I don't have to deal with that crap anymore. Oh, my neck feels like it's gonna fall out any moment. Alright, enough of that for now. That's a good, well worth investment if you have the neck for it. Oh, it's gonna take me a week to get my neck to not do that. Oh. Okay, what are the results? I need to get up first. Oh no, I didn't do this. I didn't do that. Man. Damn it. I forgot one. I forgot to do the double broad. Stupid. This is almost a 1.1. Wow. Okay. It's like a 1.05. It's like 1.5, half of a millimeter. So it's definitely a double broad. Let's see. Yeah, it's definitely more than. It's definitely more than 1 millimeter. So that's cool. So this is definitely a double broad. The next closest thing I would have to say is probably these 1 millimeter broads. And then there's the 0.9, the Conklin, and the broad nib. This is not a 1.1 millimeter stub. It is not at all. It's like well under a 1.1 millimeter stub. So and this one says it's a 1.5, but it's more like a 1.4. So that's my story, and I'm sticking to it. Have you guys used a calibration slide to tell how broad your nibs are? Let me know in the comment section below. Or am I just a crazy person? Is that what's happening? Don't answer that question. So, now becomes the question of, am I gonna use the double broad nib or the broad nib? What is this? This is a broad nib. This is definitely going to stay in this pen. And then, okay, that can stay in there. That stays in there. So 1.1 millimeter stub. That's a double broad nib. That's a broad nib. So why did I buy this to begin with? I wanted to try writing bigger so that people could have the worst case scenario when using a nib on paper. Double broad. But that's a 1.5. Because I felt like the broad nib just wasn't broad enough for me. For bugger's sake. So that's what we're going to use. We're going to use a double broad for a little while. I might put it on this pen and use this pen because it's got ebonite feed and it should keep up just really nice. We'll play with that for next week. Maybe. We'll see. Anyway, I think I'm done playing with nibs for a moment. A single moment. We're done playing with nibs for a moment. Now we get to play with more ink. I need more ink like I need a hole in my head. Somebody needs to make me a song. Because I need more ink. Yep, that's right. Okay. No. We're going to break out the ink journal. Okay. And this in a journal. And then I'm going to wash my hands. I'll be right back in 2 seconds. And then we're going to do some ink swatching. And then I need to wash out my cups so that I have nice, clean water. And now we get to play with ink. I'm so excited. I love ink. It's like my second favorite substance. I won't talk about what my favorite substance is. If anybody knows me, you know what it is. Okay, so let's just not even pretend. All right, I got my rag, I got a tool, we got some ink. We're gonna play with some ink, and then I want to put it in my dun-da-da. I'm gonna put it in my dun-da-da, dun-da-da. So that way we have more ink to play with. Yay, I'm so excited. If you guys want to send me ink, you can do so to this address. You don't have to, but if you want to send me paper, ink, or pens, you can do so to this address, and it will get a review. I'm just going to do a little swatching of these inks, so that way I can have an idea what we're looking at. Oh, I'm so excited. I love ink. Okay. The first ink that we have is, Noodler's Red Coral. Red Coral? Oh, God. Rose Coral. Rose Coral. I swear my eyes need checking. Rose Coral. Where am I going to put the swoosh? After it, of course. In which case, I need to break out my plastic cups. New cup, go down. Cup, go down. Got some more cups. Ooh, that's pretty. Oh, I can't wait. That's definitely a happy color. Oh, I love happy colors. All right, Rose Coral. We'll review that. The next ink that we have is the Wet Pen Diabo Lake. Diabo Lake. Please tell me that's a A and not an ooh. The Wet Pen Diabo Lake. Very nice. Okay. Oh, I should put on here. These are from Eric Newsom. And you. So thank you, Eric. I really appreciate you sending me ink. Oh, it's a lifetime. I thought it was just an old video starting by playlist. Oh. No, it's not. This is a live stream. Okay, the next ink that we have inked up is Tono and Limbs. You guys, I need to write more clearly. Oh, God. Asane. It looks like A-S-A-N-E. Now I'm going to have to look this up. This better not be anything weird. Flight of the Bumblebee, Diamond Dust. Type E, Wings of Sea, Lady Grey, Agnatha, Peridot, Sahul, Type D, C, Mango, Jungle, Ava 82, Sunda. There's no way that's a S. Oh God, I don't know what this is. Farida, Type K, Blanket, Snow. Molly, Into You, Burning Leaves, Why Don't You Come With Me? Goranto, Forget You. Padparasha. May I help you? I want. I like that one. Come back. Mekubi. I don't read. I'm not a great reader, you guys. Star Reading Turquoise. Ioguro. Smile a Sword. Red Spinal. NGV. Blue Black. Oh, something. How can we keep on living without respect? Maurice, Oracle, Under the Peaceful. Yakamo, Shine Muscat. Hyogo, Kakiru. Ishuzu, bless you. White Tartar. Noble Soul. Charge. I'm sorry to say this, but Snowboarding Secret Pink. Me's World Secret Pink. Number 16. Sakura. No. Comet. No. I have no idea what this says. There it is. No. I T S K I. No. Minder Gap. Not so bad. Black Swan. Baby Green. Maybe if I swatch it. Bung? No. Oh, God, I feel so bad. I have no idea. Okay, I'm just gonna write it how I see it. We're gonna choose acceptance. ASANE. That's what it looks like, and I'm sticking to it. Asane. Ooh, it's kind of like... Oh, that's weird. Did you guys see that? It went down blue, but now it's turning green. Whoa. That was a cool trick. Okay, that's like abracadabra. Baby green. I do not know. Okay, we're going to choose acceptance. Keep moving forward. Okay, this one is Tono and Limbs Diving Bell. Ooh, that's pretty. I suppose this is going to be a green that turns blue. No? Okay, good. That last one was cool. Went down blue and turned green. I don't know if y'all saw that. It's so cool. Okay, next is Tono and Limbs Regulus. Pegulus. Asane. Maybe it's lime. Lama. I have no idea. Regulus, okay. Ooh, that's a very pretty blue.
This is a reminder. 6 p.m.
It's 6 p.m. here on the West Coast. Time for bed. Just kidding. Just kidding. It's not time for bed. Not yet. What did I say yet? Tono Labs Insomnia. I think that's what that says. Boop. Ooh, that's pretty. If that's what an insomnia looks like, I'm all about it. Oh, that's beautiful. I like that a lot. It's nice and dark. Oh, I bet it's going to have a sheen to it. Cleans nice and cleanly off of my nib. Most excellent. I'm going to have to redo these because I got to put a sticker on them later. I don't have time today. Deception Pass. The Wet Pen Deception Pass. Okay, oh, that was something for something else, but kind of a nice muted blue-black, like a gray. Okay. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna put that there. Move this over here because I don't want to spill things. Okay. The next ink that we have here is the Wet Pen. Oh gosh. Pen Cove Miss. The Wet Pen Cove. The Wet Pen. Cove Muscle. Pen Cove Muscle. Pen Cove Muscle. Pen Muscle. Oh, it's very dark. It's purple. Nice dark purple ink. Okay, next we have Colorverse Crab Nebula. Ooh. Crab Nebula. I didn't even look to see if this was a shimmer ink or not. I don't see any shimmer. It's a green ink, okay. It almost looked black when I went down. Nice. Oh, my eye. I get ink in my eye. Ooh. Okay, the next one that we have is Colorist SM1. SM1. This is like a dark teal ink. Nice. Okay. The next one is the Wet Pen Elliott Bay. Okay, seems like a nice, maybe darker standard blue. Oh, it's got like a grayishness to it. Okay. Nice. I'm just grateful that none of these leaked. So whatever these colors are, you're doing well. Ooh, this is one I wanted to try for a minute. This is Noodler's Widow Maker. Ooh, look at that red. Woo! That is pretty. Ooh, that's a nice red ink. Phew. Ooh, I love it. That's my favorite one so far. And then the last one that we have here is Noodler's Turquoise of the Mesa, which is also known as Navajo Turquoise. Which I have a whole bottle of this and I love it. So thank you so much. Turquoise of the Mesa. Beautiful. One of my favorite blue inks. So much so that I bought a bottle. Wow. Huge thanks goes out to our dear friend Eric for sending out these inks. Really appreciate it. Huge thanks also goes out to Franklin Christoph for sending me out that nib that I purchased. I really appreciate you guys. You always do a great job. That's all I've got for today. I want to thank you all for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed this one. I hope that you learned something. Please share this video with your friends. Follow me on social media. Like, comment, subscribe. Ring the little bell. Make sure it's set to all, so when I upload new content, YouTube notifies you. Don't forget to check out the links in the description. I'd like to give a huge shout out to my members: Rahul, Wolf, Kate Witch, Arcboy, Vermilion T, Simply Obs, Lynette, and Womble Bumblebee. If you'd like to become a member, you could do so for as low as 99 cents a month. Don't forget to check out the social media links, join the Discord, and if you'd like to save 10% off on your next order to Atlas Stationers, I am an affiliate. When you use my link, you get a discount, and I get a small commission so that I can make better content for all of you. I should be getting paid sometime this week, so I will let you all know when I purchase the Diamine Inkjet calendar, so stay tuned. Okay, bye.